Okay. So my landlord just got here, and she was like, messaged me, was like, I have something for you guys. And I was like, yeah, come on over, you can see my tree. She loves my tree, by the way, and asked for me to send her a picture of it. But she brought us cake. She was like, it's double chocolate. And I was like, oh my God, I love you. So we have a whole double chocolate bundt cake from my landlord. Love it. And I sent her pictures of the tree because she was like, oh my God, you know, I love it. It's amazing. And I want to show it off to everybody. And so she likes my tree idea. I love my tree. Gnomes everywhere. But anyway, she's also offering us a cute little fold out love seat. It's only a little 2-cushion. She said it's blue, but it has a fold out thingy in it. So, I mean, I could probably put it like somewhere here. I don't know yet, but that would be some furniture. I'm not saying no to that. Something's better than nothing. Well, I'm Uncle Festering it because I'm cold. So my landlord came over and gave us a cake. Pretty sure she made it. She really liked my gnomes. So we're gearing up for this coming week. Today is Friday. I actually have to swing by work tonight because I forgot to do one of my walkthrough checklists. It's basically something a manager has to do twice a week and once on the weekend, is to walk through the building and check off things and take pictures for corporate to know that we are always on top of everything. I meant to do it yesterday. And I am off today. So now I have to go in on my day off to do this checklist. And then they need somebody Sunday to cover another location, which is like an hour from here or so. But they're going to pay for mileage. And, you know, my hours worked, obviously. But I'm already running on like over 50, maybe 60 hours this coming week. I'm working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, every day, all this coming week, every day. I am closing on my own soon. I think she said Christmas Day I would be closing on my own for the first time. I can do everything except I'm still missing a key. Of all the keys that I need this key. Definitely. So it's a necessary key. So we shall see. Aside from that, I had 3 job offers in a row. Very quickly, I put in my resume out when I left the doctor's office. They are being thoroughly investigated. I've already gotten 3 phone calls and an email from the medical board. And they've interviewed me twice now, asking a bunch of questions and stuff. I've sent pictures. I've sent my statement in writing. I've given my statement, and to the best of my knowledge, my experience and what I've seen and heard, and fairly strongly sure she is violating the law. Hold on. Anyway, that was my phone ringing. So anyway, put in my applications literally the week before I left. And I've been getting like immediate responses almost. So one of them that offered me a position was for bookkeeping. For it's supposed to be a tax accounting place. I'm totally Uncle Festering it. Uncle Fester. No, my pillow does not have a case on it, and I don't care. Cry about it. I didn't want to do that one. I did supposedly a paid trial interview, for like 4 hours I was up there, And he was basically testing, my knowledge and understanding by kind of like a trial run sort of thing. He gave me like some tasks to do and explained, his procedure and whatever. I didn't find it too complicated, but I also had just various qualms with things that he just brought up, like what he's doing with his business, the fact that the neighbors complain about parking limitations, the parking limitations he does have. It was a bunch of like little things that just added up to one big thing. And I was just like, I'm going to find too many issues with the place that it's going to irk me to the point where I'm not going to like it. So I simply didn't respond to him. And he never sent anything formal. So I don't know if he was just all talk when he was like, I really want to work with you. I really want to extend you the offer, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I took that as a job offer, but I never got anything in writing to verify. The second one was a supervisor position. And I sat down with the HR lady and we talked for like an hour. And we had a lot of things in common, personality wise and stuff like that. And she was going to set me up with the DM of the business to schedule a second interview, like a face-to-face, to figure out, she already had a location for me to work at because they have multiple locations. And I even got the email and everything like that, verifying afterwards. And I didn't respond to that. And she hasn't scheduled me with a DM yet. And in the meantime, I had 2 more interviews lined up. Like literally the next day I was on a teleconference with my doctor. But the night before I had to work. So Wednesday night, I opened the building and, as soon as I literally walked in the door and was turning off the alarm for the building and starting to get everything straight, literally 3 minutes walking into the door, my phone's ringing and I had it on vibrate. And I was like, I turned around to my GM who was opening with me. I said, I got to take this phone call. I don't know who it is. It could be a potential, job or, interview or whatever. Cause she's well aware I'm replacing the daytime job. She was like, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Wait an hour. An hour to set up everything. So I took the call and it was the 3rd job offer. And literally they were like, I'm such and such from whatever. We would like to extend you the offer for the admin position with us at this location, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's like they have like 3 locations. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting you guys to call because like I did the interview with y'all last week and it seemed like it really went well. And then like a day or so later, I got like this, we passed you over kind of email. And she goes, no, that was the other location or whatever. I filled that position and I closed that down on Indeed. And I guess it sends an auto reject email or something like that. She was like, no, we're considering you for this location over here. I was like, okay. So for a second there, I was just kind of taking it with a grain of salt. Like, okay, you sure? But then she was like talking about, how impressive I was in my interview and this, that, and the other. And like, I don't even know what I said that like really impressed them or anything. I guess just overall my personality and experience. And she was like, well, I'm going to send you an email. I need 3 written references. I need to get like your college transcript kind of thing. Like it's very thorough and in-depth kind of, it's business. So I have to get like a background check and I had to get fingerprinted, and I went and got today my photo taken for my badge that I have to wear, because I have to wear a formal badge, to scan me in and out of, different doorways and stuff. Hiccups. They had to copy my license and everything because they have company vehicles that I might end up having to drive for one reason or another. Maybe, possibly. Not likely, but just on the off chance. And I had to go from there. They set up an appointment already for me to go to the medical center nearby to get, my screening, a TB test, and stuff like that. So it's another kind of, well, it's a clinic, but not a clinic. It's more for like behavioral health instead. Like people with problems and not like health or anything like that. So I've done stuff like this before. I worked in a rehab clinic once, and I worked in a children's behavioral health place once. So I have the experience. So I know what to expect. I expect the unexpected, basically. And so I'm just hoping everything goes well, which I'm sure it will. And then I should start on the 30th with that. And that'll be 8:30, I should say 8:30 a.m. to like 5 p.m. So I can still work in the afternoons with my night job and weekends. And still hit my minimum of 30 hours that I'm allotted for the night job. It might be a little bit of a wacky schedule, but because I know she likes me opening at least one day, but that doesn't seem likely during the week if I have to work at 5 till 5. So I'm pretty confident about it. The offer is a nice offer. For full time. She said it's 30, it totals up to like 37 hours a week because of the break time and stuff like that. So it's full time. And I'm not going to complain at all about the compensation. I think it's reasonable. So I like that. And that was the only conflict I had with the second job offer, the one for supervisory. It was not kind of exactly the location, but it was the hours and kind of the compensation, because she never discussed it. So I don't know what they were thinking of paying. But they needed like overnight hours and stuff like that. And I was like, that's going to conflict with what I've already got. And on the off chance that I worked a mid shift and then I worked an overnight shift, I'm not going to be on my feet for like 16 hours straight or more. But it's not going to happen. So that was my hard pass there. But yeah, I'm glad I qualified for right off the bat a supervisory position. So that was a confidence builder at least. I look like I have a little beard. Yeah. So yeah, switching day jobs. In the meantime, it's a little bit of struggle this week. Next week I'm literally working every day plus the overtime extra, plus I might have to fill in at another location for one day. I don't know the hours for that yet, or if the other manager that's the only other manager available would be able to do it, because he's more familiar with covering over there. But that's entirely up to him. If he wants that, he can have that, because I've never been over there. Not once. So I would be walking into not knowing anybody or my way around, really. So yeah. So yeah, but I've been racking up my hours as much as possible. And it'll be paying off soon. At the end of the year. Christmas is postponed, basically, obviously. If I'm working, I don't know the next day I have off. Literally. I don't have Christmas presents still. I got Zane like 3 things, 4 things, but it's like socks and, you know, candy and nothing big. Um, I don't have ability to travel or do anything, so I'm just gonna sit here and go to work and yep. That's my Christmas. Nobody seems to care. Whatever. No plans for New Year's, but I'm probably working that too. But I need the money, so I guess I can't complain. And then next year I'm back to working 2 jobs. Oh, I don't know. But anyway. Guy's cutting his grass. I have a headache. I need to go to my night job and do my walk around checklist to get that done so I don't get yelled at. They close at like midnight tonight, so I got plenty of time. I just don't want to do it in the dark driving back and forth in this area because that's not fun. Oh, and my glasses is missing one of my lenses and I can't find it. I can't. I've torn apart the car. The car is a wreck now on the inside. It's awful. I look like I live in it. And I cannot find that lens. I do not have $50 to buy a new pair of glasses right now. And anyway. Oh, but on the plus side, I did get my referrals to the weight loss clinic over here. I was sent an online thing to fill out, like a questionnaire, new patient thing, and like a video of like what to expect, this kind of stuff. So I have to watch the video, I have to fill out the questionnaire, and they'll schedule me. They'll call me and they'll schedule me. But I'm in the system, and I haven't gotten anything for physical therapy yet. I don't even know I'm going to have time to do physical therapy if I'm working all day long. So, whatever. At least that's half of what the ortho doctor has asked me to do, is to look into doctor's help for weight loss and physical therapy. If I can pull off half of that right about now, that's an accomplishment. I don't know when people expect me to get anything done when everything works on business hours and I work business hours. How does anybody function? I don't get days off. Literally, I don't get days off. I don't remember the last day I've had off. I even worked on Thanksgiving. I think I was off that Sunday, and that's when I did Thanksgiving, was that Sunday. But even then, I'm cleaning and cooking, and that's not a break. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some cake, and then I'm gonna go up to work, do my walkthrough, and then I'm gonna come home, and I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the night, because no shock, I have to work tomorrow.